Everybody, welcome to the vocabulary. We're going to be going over some of the key vocabulary for this unit. So we're going to start off with government. That's a noun. Government, that's the governing body of a nation, state, or community. It's the group of individuals who make the rules for a particular country, state, or city, as we will see. So I have a visual up on the screen. You can see that is the United States Capitol building, which is based out of Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. And in Washington, D.C., in that particular building, that's where our nation's Congress makes the laws for our country. Our next word is citizens. That's a noun. A person who is a citizen lives in a particular place. So, person who lives in Lynn, citizen of Lynn, for example. They live in a particular community. Next up, we have civics. That's a noun. Civics is the study of the rights and duties of citizens and how the government works. So over the course of this particular school year, we are going to be studying civics. We're going to be taking a look at what we as individuals should or are encouraged to do in a particular community. And we're going to be studying how the government on many different levels works. And we'll be looking at that over the course of this year. Next up, rights and responsibilities. They're both nouns. A right is something that a person is legally allowed to have, get, or do. So you can see on the left side of the screen, people in the United States have the right to protest. And you can see they're protesting because they want the right to vote. A responsibility is something that a person is expected to or should do. So in the United States, if a person wants to create some sort of positive change for their community, they might consider that voting is a responsibility for them to do. 3 branches. That's a noun. Now, when you think of a branch, you think of a tree normally. However, when it comes to government, we're going to see that our government contains 3 branches. What we mean by that is that our government is divided into 3 separate but equal branches. The legislative branch makes the laws. The executive branch enforces the laws. And the judicial branch interprets the laws. In federal or national level, so we're going to take a look at what that means, what that noun means. When we think of federal or national government, they make laws that all the people in the country have to follow. So I have another image up there of the United States Capitol building based out of Washington, D.C. That's our nation's capital. The federal government of the United States is based out of Washington, D.C. State level. That's another level of government. Each state makes laws that apply to the people who live in that state only. State laws, though, cannot come into any sort of conflict or issue with the laws of the national government. So that's the State House of Massachusetts that is on the screen. That's based out of Boston, actually. And you can see that's an image from 2013 when they were supporting the Red Sox going to the World Series. You can see that the Massachusetts State House, they make laws for the people of Massachusetts. And next up, we have local level. That's another noun. That's a level of government. Each city or town makes rules called ordinances that only the people living in that city or town must follow. City ordinances cannot conflict with the state laws or the national laws. You can see that's actually the city of Lynn's city hall. And that's where the lawmakers and the government workers for the city of Lynn work. All right, thank you very much, everyone.